Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
And by popular demand, we are going to review the remainder of the Bratz Collector 2018 dolls. We already reviewed Chloe and Cameron from this collection, so if you'd like to check that out, I will link it in the description. But we are just going to jump straight into this review because we're reviewing 3 dolls at once. Today we're going to go over Yasmin, Jade, and Sasha from the Bratz Collector collection. Once again, these are higher end for Bratz adult collector dolls, priced at $49.99, $50 USD. They are exclusive to Amazon in the US. We have the same, angular dome packaging as Cameron and Chloe. The girls look very nice, and this packaging is definitely inspired by classic Bratz, with the stylization. And of course, like the other two, these girls were designed by illustrator and celebrity designer Hayden Williams. Always want to mix him up with Haley Williams. That's pretty much it for the front of the boxes. There's some nice artwork and logo. So for the back of the boxes, like Chloe and Cameron, we have a little blurb about each character and some nice sketches of the girls in each of their looks. Once again, we have the primary look that they come in and are dressed up in the box, but there is a second full look that you can put the girl in. And what's cool about these is the fashions are kind of structured in a way that you can mix and match them however you like. So let's open these girls up and give you guys a closer look at the dolls. Alright, so here are Yasmin, Jade, and Sasha out of box. They all have really similar eyeshadows. It's all either, like clear or
nude.
It's like a nude shimmer. Yasmin's makeup is pretty light. She's got a lovely sugar pink lip and some wavy brunette hair, and she's wearing a nice hat with a buckled rim. And Jade is wearing a maroon beret, and she has more of a peachy lip and some hoop earrings. They're all wearing hoop earrings, actually. All 3 of them are wearing hoop earrings. And Sasha probably has my favorite face up. She has really nice maroon lips, and her blush is very overstated, which I like. And she has some braids, and I really like the color of her hair. It's kind of like a, how would you describe it? Yeah, it's sort of like a mahogany color, and from you get like different colors from different angles. And she is wearing a floppy black hat. So for the outfits, Yasmin definitely has my favorite outfit. I really like her lacy white crop top, and she has a really cute brown skirt, and she's wearing a very large gray overcoat, but I think she would look really lovely without the overcoat as well. But I love the lace and the ruffles. It's really fun. She's wearing a very nice choker as well.
Yeah, she's wearing a gold 4-leaf clover choker.
And she also has a really cute faux, what it looks like almost like a faux alligator skin bag. Her bag is kind of simple, but it is cute. Jade is something I talked about. Jade is maybe our least favorite look. She has, like a black, laced up, like what looks like a corset crop top, and she has a red buckled choker, and she's got some fishnets on her arms, which I do like the fishnets, and she's got some flames running down, some torn jeans, and some chains coming out of the pocket. Trendy, but
her
a little...
Her top is kind of interesting because it is kind of detailed in the sense that it has little studs on them, but oddly enough, the red portion of the ribbon area is printed on, and only the bottom piece is actual string. They should just loop the whole thing.
I didn't notice that. That's surprising, actually, because they did a lot of actual string in these releases. So interesting they did that for her. And she also has a simple, pouchy purse.
Almost like a large coin purse.
Yeah, it looks like a huge coin purse, and it has some faux red and black fur around the edges. Next up, we have Sasha, and I really like Sasha's outfit as well. It almost looks like her choker is kind of just like a color variant of Jade's. It's like a black buckled choker, and she is wearing a fishnet bra top, and yeah, it looks like this would be a very unmodest outfit without the puffy jacket that she's wearing over the top. I have mixed feelings on this jacket. It's kind of cool. I think it's kind of
I always
like,
associate these puffy jackets with like the 90s. But
yeah, it's very like, I'm getting very like 90s hip hop music video vibes from it, which is, I think, to some extent probably what was being, they were going for. So
interesting enough, her jeans has laced up the area. Like her doesn't. I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's true. But speaking of Sasha's jeans, I actually love Sasha's jeans. They're really cool. They're kind of like booty shorts, but they have a little like strap going down to the second, half of the jeans that kind of, bring it all the way down to the ankles. I think her jeans are really nice. She might have like my least favorite bag. Her bag it's okay. It kind of just looks like a pleather backpack with printed on crisscrossing white string. Okay, so for the shoes, Yasmin is easily stealing the show with her shoes. She is wearing these thigh-high boots, and they're two pieces because that's how they always tend to do boots with Bratz, is like basically the top portion, it's kind of like a sock that you kind of just like put over the thigh, and then you have to put the bottom portion of the shoe on yourself, and it's this lovely like rosy wine like pink color, and it's a heel at the bottom.
I love the design and the idea, but the execution is kind of interesting because like the top portion is this kind of like a fuzzy pink material, but the bottom portion is like kind of like this like a flocked glued on material. So it's definitely like the top part is shiny, but the bottom part isn't, so it's kind of weird. Plus, the mold they used for the bottom portion of her heels are meant to be like short heels, but I don't know, it just seems kind of like weird.
You can see like a weird imprint there where like her skin is supposed to be showing, and yeah, it's a little bit awkward if you notice it, but
still cute though.
Yeah, definitely. Jade is wearing some simple high-heeled boots, and they're all black, and they have some nice buckles on the side. Those are simple, but I do like them. And Sasha is wearing some standard heels. It looks like it's kind of like it looks like she's wearing some like camo heels. Pretty simple. I think it goes with the outfit, so yeah, cute.
All right, so here are Yasmin, Sasha, and Jade in their second outfits. Took us a while to put them on, but I appreciate there's kind of like a short skirt theme going on with all these.
Yeah, essentially we've got Yasmin in a short cut black and white striped suit, and we have Jade in a simple crop top. What's really cool about her crop top, by the way, the red bra top and the white tank are actually separate pieces. So if you want, you can separate them, you can, mix and match, which is really cool. And she also comes with black and white faux fur. She's wearing like a really bright metallic blue skirt with like a floral pattern on it. I think I like Jade's secondary look more than her first look.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Sasha is wearing an orange and black like leather moment. Very long sleeves with some netting at the end, and then we have an opening at the chest. Are those separate pieces as well?
Yeah, they're two separate pieces.
So that's cool too. So you can put her in just the little black dress if you would like. And they all come with sunglasses as well. Sasha probably has my favorite sunglasses. She has like pale pink, and Jade has a yellow pair, and Yasmin's are like clear, basically. She just has like clear sunglasses. And moving down to the shoes, Yasmin's second pair of shoes is just like a tan, it looks like it's supposed to kind of represent like a black tipped, like open toe heels. And Jade has some netting and some heels with fire on them, which are interesting because it looks like those might pair better with, the other look with the flames on the pants. I'm not a huge fan of Sasha's secondary shoes. They literally look like socks. It kind of just makes her look like she's like lounging around in the house with socks.
I think it's close to the style.
But yeah, that's probably true. But I definitely prefer her other pair of shoes. So each of the girls does come with, you know, a little like blush, eyeshadow, what have you, mirror compact. They're all almost identical. They're basically just like slight color variants of each other. There's like a pale pink one, a red one, and off red one. So same as Chloe, just slight color variants. And they do also come with, of course, a Bratz brush. It's a big star, and again, it's the exact same thing, just with some slight color variations. We have like, you know, gold one, silver one, and so on.
Alrighty, so this has been Jade, Yasmin, and Sasha. Kind of hard to judge them all three, but I think their fashions are pretty nice. They definitely try to capture like a different look or like different style for each of the characters. We're talking about all 5 of them, so that's kind of nice. Beyond the things we talked about in the last video, if you haven't watched, you can always check that out first. Of these 3, definitely Yasmin's probably the best one. Definitely a lot of detail went to her. I'm curious who's Hayden's favorite character is. Seems like she got a lot of things that I personally like in fashion. So even her hat is very detailed.
She had the best hat too, yeah.
So she's my favorite. Beyond what we talked about before, I think these are a great gift for any Bratz collectors out there. And you know, if all they ever do is collector like Bratz from now on, I'm fine with that. What I personally like about Bratz is the fashion and the certain amount of detail. So if it means costing more and you know you have to spend more, I think it's something that I personally want to see from them. I'd rather see the money that you spent be used into the doll and making sure that they are up to, you know, collector standards.
So I have definitely noticed just observations since our previous review of Cameron and Chloe that there have been an abundance of complaints in regards to quality control for these dolls. They actually removed the listings of Chloe and Sasha from Amazon, I presume temporarily, and Amazon put up a message saying that the listing has been removed due to, you know, customers reporting problems with the items more or less. And I've heard of a couple horror stories online, and people were posting pictures of, you know, eye wonk and splotchy lips and stuff like that. And speaking from my own personal experience, you know, and I mean, I did buy the whole collection, but I didn't personally experience any huge issues with quality control in terms of the face-ups. I did need to exchange my Sasha and my Cameron. My Cameron actually wasn't that bad. I was just being super particular about him because I love Cameron, and I got a Sasha that had like overdrawn lips. But aside from that, it's not something I've experienced firsthand. But yeah, just be wary. It has been a very, very common complaint that people are having issues with the quality control for these. We already discussed in our last video that that's one issue with not being able to choose them out yourself, you know, in stores, is that you kind of just, you get what you get when it's mailed to you, and you have to, you know, you can of course exchange it on Amazon. I totally understand why people are upset about it, but if I'm being super honest, I feel like there have been big quality control issues with basically every single toy brand, doll brand specifically, that isn't Integrity Toys and Disney designer dolls, honestly. You know, it's just when you're paying the not super high price points, it's just quality control is way more of a mixed bag. Not saying that that's an excuse, not saying that there shouldn't be quality in the lower price point dolls, but it's something I've noticed that I think is kind of an industry-wide issue. So, and again, the points of articulation on these are, you know, they can move their shoulders, elbows, wrists, and they have like snappy knees where they can kind of bend their knees, but they don't bend very much. Yeah, really the only things I have to add on and that we didn't already say in the Cameron and Chloe review are, I like the Collector Bratz. I think they are very pretty, and I totally agree with saying Yasmin is, you know, she's the standout of these 3 in my opinion. Although I really like Sasha's face. I think she has a very lovely face up. And I really like her jeans. Jade, they went a little generic and stereotypical with her, but she is still very lovely. You want to keep in mind that yes, they are a $50 price point, so people will have higher expectations than, yeah, if it's like a Playline doll that you pick up at Target. But they are also, you know, they're not like $60, $80, $100, so we can't necessarily expect to completely have our cake and eat it too and make, you know, really, really top of the line comparisons. But I think for the $50 price point, although it does sound like people need to be wary of quality control issues, I think that these are nice dolls, and I think they're very fun additions to the Bratz collection. And I also second what Sang said, that if they just want to do, you know, these adult collector releases, I think that might work out for them, especially because I don't know how much of like a place Bratz have in the modern day doll industry in terms of like kids. Just because I know that these dolls in particular, they're considered, you know, very like seductive and fashion oriented and that kind of thing. And I think that MGA will have a lot more room to play with that theme if they cater more to adult collectors.
The certain like trend right now for like toys right now is not dolls in particular. It's definitely like blind bags. I don't really think Bratz right now would sell very well like on the shelf as is, especially at like a $50 price point. I like that they're keeping these, you know, like exclusive, high price for the collectors.
Alright, thank you for joining us for our review of Bratz Collector Jade, Yasmin, and Sasha. Make sure to let us know who your favorite is in the comments. You know, did you buy any of them? Did you have quality control issues? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you want more?
Did you return them all?
Yeah, make sure to let us know and hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. Let us know what you'd like to see next on our channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!